When the Pennypack Creek flooded severely in 2011, residents of Woodwinds, an association of townhomes and condos in Hatboro, had to deal with the devastating results.
It comes up over the banks and sometimes over the parking lot. During Irene, it came up and lifted all the cement, all the asphalt.
Hurricane Irene really did us in.
Parking lots flooded out, raw sewage floating through their living rooms, several bridges knocked out. These residents thought the biggest of their concerns had happened. But when federal and Pennsylvania emergency management agencies took notice and the possibility of a buyout was discussed, that is when the real confusion began.
Oh, we were planning on moving out, yeah. So we were ready to move in with my wife's parents and get back on our feet afterwards.
FEMA originally told the borough that units 1, 4, and 5 were the only units eligible for the buyout. But a little over 1 month ago, residents were told that buildings 2 and 3 had also been approved for the buyout. They said that feeling was like an answer to their prayers.
It felt great that we were eligible, but sad for units 2, 3, and 6 because they weren't. It's kind of a nice little community here. And then we found out 2 and 3 were in it, so we were happy again and that the buyout was coming sooner, and there was finally news that it was going to happen sooner than later, maybe by the end of the summer.
But at the end of May, residents say without warning, they came home to letters on their front doors stating that because of an error with calculations, the only building still eligible for the buyout was Unit 4.
Despite all documentation that described your units as 2-story, they ran the computer models as if they were 1-story.
Angry. Very, very angry. Well, because the error was on them. They've been out here. They've seen the units. I don't know how it could be confused.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
I feel like they're just trying to back out because they've been here. I don't see how the clerical error could be 1,400 square feet of one floor when they've literally been here and seen it.
Residents of Woodwinds were called into a special meeting on Thursday night to discuss the issues with representatives of the emergency management agencies. Reporting from Hatboro, this is Kimberly Flanders.